Hey, Painter here, and if you didn't know by now, I've got a series on this channel where I showcase and review different songs from the Pokemon games. And today it's time to review one of my favorite Pokemon themes ever. It's of course the legendary theme of Unova Route 10. First, I'll let you listen to the song for a minute, and then I'll talk about what I like or don't like about it, before giving it a score from 1 to 10. Now, if you have some specific Pokemon themes that you really like, let me know about them so I can review that song in an upcoming video. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe for more Pokemon content of all kinds. Now without further ado, let's jump right into it. If you grew up playing Pokemon Black and White, or even just played them when they came out, you probably had an extreme nostalgia rush right now. This music pretty much represents Pokemon Black and White, and by that I mean exclusively Black and White. You see, 2 years before Black and White takes place, a landslide occurs, effectively destroying the area around this beautiful route. As a result, Route 10 is unfortunately inaccessible in Black and White 2. Due to that, many fans tend to look back at this route with much nostalgia, because it's not a reoccurring theme like all the other Unova themes. Of course it also helps that this theme is one of the best in the game, because in all seriousness, this music is outstanding. I'm not quite sure what it is, but there's just something about this music that evokes some kind of emotion in me. I don't really know what kind of emotion it is, it almost feels nostalgic. It may be because of this theme's use of very high notes. It is very unusual to put such high notes in music like this, but it somehow works perfectly. It probably helps that the instrument picks are very appropriate. It varies between a beautiful accordion to a high-pitched flute. If you listen closely, you can also notice how well the bass works with the rest of the theme. It really adds a new dimension to the music, and when played together with that simple percussion in the background, it just creates a very beautiful catchy rhythm. It reminds me of tango, and that is very special for the last route in the game. I think it may have some connection with the rest of the route themes in Black and White, because if you didn't know, the Unova region is based off the United States, which we all know is a pretty multicultural country. And conveniently, the Unova soundtrack tends to draw inspiration from a lot of different cultures. You got electronic music, gothic inspired music, a national anthem, and of course Latin American music, aka Route 10. However, I don't look at this theme as just a Latin American theme, because it clearly draws inspiration from other cultures as well. As for example the accordion, which is a much more French instrument. In that case, maybe this theme would fit in Kalos. I think this theme captures the feeling of the last route before Victory Road so well. This theme is talking to you. It's saying, you're tired trainer, you crossed all of Unova, defeated all 8 gym leaders, you faced Team Plasma, you have experienced the most intense trip of your life with your Pokemon. Of course you're tired. You walked, you crossed bridges and caves, you climbed towers and ran through fields. But now, it's nearly over. This is the last road. The world is with you now. This is the last effort, the last battle. Now go. The theme is so convenient and fits perfectly to the situation, and that may be why it's so good. This is the music that reminds you of how amazing and diverse the music in Unova is. Gen 5 is probably or surely the most underrated Pokemon generation, because although we had some crappy Pokemon designs there, what really makes a Pokemon game good or bad isn't necessarily the looks of certain Pokemon, but rather the story, characters, gameplay and music. And do you know what? Generation 5 delivers on all of those aspects. When making Black and White, Game Freak was worried that these games would be too much like Gen 4, so they really put their dedication into making sure Gen 5 would be above Gen 4. And admittedly, it shows. No region is as diverse in terms of music, Pokemon or characters as Unova, and that is probably why there are so many differentiating opinions. As of the score of this theme, I'll give it a solid 10 out of 10. It's flawless! Anyway, I would like you to check out Bowerclaw's Music's fan-made version of this theme. He really makes it sound exactly like it would sound in case of a remake, while at the same time capturing all the main elements that makes it so good in the first place. Other than that, I would encourage you to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Pokemon content every Saturday. You may also want to check out some of my other music reviews like Any Star City. Also remember to comment a Pokemon song you would like me to review in an upcoming video, and other than that, keep dreaming!